Hi, so one of the directions I'm going to start putting this channel to is using the Bible as a tool of education in itself. Because I feel like a lot of people forget that the reason the world is literate is because missionaries used the Bible as a template to teach literacy to other countries. And I don't know if a lot of people nowadays have read old letters or old books from these older or ancient peoples who are supposed to be complete morons according to evolution, according to pop culture, right? Everyone was just a backwards idiot who burned like a witch for any reason. Um, but the thing is like if you read even a letter from a Civil War conscript on the Confederate side, on the Union side, it doesn't matter. Their letters are much better. And for those of you who don't know, right, and then you're gonna talk confidently about how smart you are, letters is grammar. All right, so their letters were much better than any college graduate now, almost 100% of them. And these were just the mean people. And mean does not mean angry, it means average, for those of you who still think you're really smart. So I want to get down to using the Bible as a tool for education because it has a good history of that. There's a lot you can learn from the Bible because you have to discern from literal language and spiritual language. There's a lot of different literary concepts taught, like similes, metaphor, all sorts of stuff. There's even, a good use for math in the Bible as far as understanding genealogies and timelines and kings and all that stuff. So it mixes language and a little bit of math skills. And the reason I got to this point is because I was at a church where they were not really educating anyone. Like the pastor didn't really graduate 5th grade or 6th grade. And, there was actually quite a few people who that was the case for. And I even left because obviously an educated person is not by default a good person. But there is something to be said about educating yourself and your children. And because these people had no structure, their children acted kind of like brute beasts. Like they were like little Pharisees kind of, but not in the way you would think. It was more like emotional and impulsive where like they were always right. Everything that you said was taken against you basically if it went against what they thought. No humility. And I think Presbyterian and Reformed churches do a good job of educating, but they also become legalistic, but in that sort of standard way. So I want to do my part.